What up, fam? Just doing a little sound check. What up, fam? Just doing a little sound check. What up, fam? So I'm about to just rock out on I'm starting off with a template. This is basically everything in it. Channel EQ, two EQs. Basically, one would be like, I kind of like to work with them like that. But we'll work on that with the kids. First things first, none of these are going to be peaking over 6, so I can knock that threshold down. But I like to leave things, except the settings. So I'm trying to think. I can show you the mastering channel. So I got a utility device, so you can knock it back here. What I'll do is I'll turn on a switch. That'll make it easier. Actually, no, that probably would make it harder. A lot of kids don't like using groups. But I'll show you guys this. We'll just walk through it, I guess. So, so let me see. So this would be like kind of for the same purpose. Maybe I can knock this one out. Knock it off mono. Um, Vinyl distortion is kind of just adding a little bit of that, like, kind of a little bit of grit and pushing a little bit the top. It's pushing. This is like a 5 and 10K type thing, like 6K, 10K, like those markers. This is just a casual multi-band. We're just kind of doing some stuff. It really affects the highs more than everything else. You can kind of tell. It like pulls the high from the kick like really well and stuff like that. And then this is just some mid-chain, side-chain stuff, which is a nice little um, way to kind of control everything. And you see it's 100% mid. There's 100% sides. I don't know if you guys know how to do that on the, see over here, mid side, as opposed to this one, which would be, it shows width. See, you go mid side mode. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, so I like to use glue here. Forgot one thing. I like to use glue here. Because this was really a preset that started as an Ableton 10 Suite preset from this dude Fuzzy Pink Boa. But I'm kind of like Frankensteining it to get it to stock. But yeah, dude. While I'm here, let me just check the scenes on my. I'm gonna just check these scenes in my on my OBS jump real quick. You might hear my cat. She's been fed. I promise you. I fed her already. And so then this first compressor is a 4-1. Then this next one's a 2-1. And I'm both using the bit warmer so I can soft clip them because this kind of had some soft clipping going on. But actually, I'm gonna dial those back to like 12. No, let's go compromise. Let's go 5 and 5. We can always change that later. Because I just want to add a little bit. Ooh, okay. I'm trying to think what else I can do in here. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Oh wait, who's here? Who else is here? I might switch the title and make a beat. Oh, just you, Jacob. Jacob, what should we do? Should we make house or hip hop? Koofle, it's you and me. Metal? Oh, dude, I suck at making metal, but I can try. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty trash at making metal. Dude, who's the dude? Here, wait, I'm gonna find him. Follow this guy. I met him on Topher Stream. This dude is nasty. What's his name? His name is. Oh wait, I have to check on my Twitch. Hold on. This dude is a monster. He makes fire metal. Hold on, where is he? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I guess I can go to my followers. Channel videos. He's in Texas, I think. He's in Texas. Some guy named Reed. Yeah, dude, follow this guy. I'm gonna drop his stuff in the chat. He hasn't streamed as much. He's about to put some stuff up on YouTube and Twitch soon. But hold on, let me minimize that. Actually, no, I don't want to minimize that because it's about to start making noise and doing stuff on me. Let me drop that in the chat. Oh, I forgot. With Streamlabs, I can't drop it in the chat. Why did I close Twitch? I could have just done it that way. Oh yeah, dude. He was the one who got drop kicked from the he got kicked in the balls and like all kinds of other stuff. He was getting assaulted on stage, which is hilarious to me because that's not how EDM shows are. Like there's no one in the booth. I specifically asked for no one to be in the booth with me, and I have a manager, but he rarely travels with me, so it's like there's no one in there with me always. Maybe a bouncer just to keep people from walking up the steps. He didn't share any music, but really strong live music scene. So if anyone's playing live in Texas, it's really hard. Like bands in like I lived in Columbus, tons of bands travel as far as Texas to Ohio, which is basically half the country. Texas has a really, really, really competitive scene. But I'm gonna drop this in the chat real quick. Oh wait, look. Is the volume on? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Now we're set. Okay. Metal. Let's see if there's anything on Splice. Maybe there's some metal samples in here. But I'm gonna try, dude. Jacob, I am standing on Stardust. It's just me. I just opened up another instance, like another username, and I gave it a mod so I can put it on my other desktop. Because it was being weird when I had Twitch open on my other desktop for some reason. So I just like created another. This might be like trap metal, but metal, definitely metal vibes. Yeah, that's hot. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to that KJ Sakawa pack. Jeez. That's fire. Sorry, Dave Nada. We're going a little bit harder with the drums now. Okay, so let me just dupe this out so I have a couple more layers to play with. So that's gonna be like some heavier stuff. What do we got in 140? I like 140. Let's just go all downloads. Maybe that'll give me, that metal search was pretty good. Let's just go back to that. See if there's anything. Yeah, I'm gonna slow this down. Let's just check the vibe on these two real quick. So let's say this is 140. Let's get that warped. I think this is 174. Okay, let's get that warped. Hold on, let me turn that off. Oh yeah. So okay, that's pretty badass. Alright, I need to go back into that pack. We need a couple more guitars. Cause that's just one. Sullivan King, Metal Electric. Okay, let's see what's in F. Alright, that's bad. Ass. No, I want some more. What kind of? Let's go search in packs. Let's go that way. Thanks, Jacob. Okay, Sullivan King Metal, Sullivan King Electronic. 3. Okay, so we'll just start checking some of these. See if I can push that too. Let's see if I can push that. Let's see. Sounding pretty good. Let's make sure that's looped. So that's gonna be like some intro drums. Actually, let me color code these before I start confusing myself. And this is gonna be like kind of like a build. So I'm gonna need some sort of cruise. This is gonna be like guitars. Maybe I can stack one of these guitars. I'm gonna go back to recently added. I got some stuff in there. Jacob, what else does metal have? I guess I need some like some intense hi-hats probably. Some toms and some fills. Maybe some screamo vocals. Sadly, I gotta leave here like an hour, so I got about an hour to do this. I gotta go pick up these huge speakers, but I'm streaming tonight. It might be too late for you, Jacob, but I'm streaming tonight at 6 p.m. for like 4 hours. Let's go to recently added real quick and get that. Okay, maybe we'll do that. Let's see what that just sounds like. Where's that other guitar? Maybe I'll leave that up there. I don't really do that. Oh, except I already messed up my color coding. This is deleted. I mean, I think this is the one I want. Yeah, that's a nice little break. I'm recently obsessed with Parasite Eve by Bring Me the Horizon. They joined metal with the synth. It's sick as fuck. Oh, okay, dude. I will check them out. Hold on. Let me write that down. Parasite Eve by Bring Me. Like, I used to go to a bunch of DIY shows in Ohio, so I listened to a bunch of different kinds of music, but I could never. It was always like, yeah, dude, it was some house show. None of them ever had. I think a couple of them had like CDs they would sell at shows, but none of them were really like touring stuff. The DIY venues though, like the bars and stuff in Ohio, dude, they would get some crazy people who would be playing South by Southwest, and they'd need more gigs because like Texas is kind of empty except for that like month. I guess there's some other shows and festivals that kind of bring some people in, but yeah. Check that. I just want them all not peeking. I don't want any peeking. All right. Let's break this bad boy out. Let's see. Let's go back to packs. I think we can find another like cruising guitar that maybe we can use. So let's be methodical about this. Let's go to this. Let's go guitars. See if there's anything. See, that's E minor. What about this guy? Ooh, I think I'm gonna save that because I'm gonna stretch that out and use it as like a build. That's disgustingly dope. Yeah, we're just gonna take some. Yeah. So I'm gonna save these for later. These are just gonna be like guitar 1 shots, and then we're gonna save a couple. Stop giving me colors that are so similar, my guy. What Jacob, what do you really what like it's like so is it the fact that they're like, is it like what kind of synth? I'm trying to think like what kind of synth. I'm gonna check out this song in a sec. I'll probably just listen to it when I'm driving a couple times in a row and just see what the vibe is, but maybe like see if they'll let me throw it on as a playlist or something so I can make other ones. Let me build some loops real quick though. I want to check that. Oh, whoops. Alright, so I gotta drag a bunch of those over. Hold on. So I got, let's bring this down. I got we're gonna get some harder drums for this. But and then the guitar. Oh, turn this off. And then, okay, so let's go back to the metal packs and let's find some more drums. Because Jacob, I love listening to Carpenter Brute, but they're like it's more electro than metal. It's heavy. It's definitely rock infused type stuff, but. Dude, thanks for asking for metal. Last time I kind of chickened out. That might be a nice little, like, I'll throw it out like. Let's go loops. No, I'm on drums. Alright, let's go back. Not a lot of metal drums. Pocket, you were fed. I fed you. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. Oh man, it sent me all the way back. Hold on. Sorry. Alright. Let's go Sultan King. Let's go drums. Actually take all of these, give myself a longer build, and then this is gonna be like my Shih Tzu and my cat, who are about the same size, are just like staring at each other while my dog walks around. she'll like go smell something and then look back and just stare at the cat staring at me. I'll pet you. I'll pet you as much as you want, Pocket. But this whole thing with the food, we have to wait a little bit on that. You just had a bunch of food, like not even 30 minutes ago. I'm telling you guys. I haven't even been, I fed her right before I started streaming. It's 27 minutes right now. It's like, get your life together. Make sure they're looped. And let's run through this arrangement one more time. Whoops, hold on, I gotta work that. Tom's warp loop. Alright, warp. All right. Okay, so maybe this goes here. I hit the one shot. I'll drop these down here. I'll unmute this, and this will get hit with this one. No. Did I get chopped in half? That sounds weird for some reason. Alright, let's try this. So, maybe I'm just gonna stretch this. I'm gonna do something that might sound terrible, it might sound dope. But sometimes in Ableton you can just stretch stuff. And sometimes it sounds kinda cool. Because I want that just to be a little bit longer. Wait, hold on. Switch these. And then or is it gonna be, it's gonna be this. No, I think we might just jump back to this one. And we're gonna leave this back down here. So let's check that out. Yo, Mike Freak, what's good? Yeah, I had like an hour before I had to go run to DC to pick up these huge speakers. I'm so excited. But Jacob, Kufil, you should check out Mike Freak. He DJs a bunch. But Mike Freak, do you produce it all on Twitch? But yeah, Jacob was like, yo, make some new metal. So I was like, all right, let's do it. need to tighten this section up a little bit, but let's see what's fun. This is hitting way too hard. Hold on. Maybe I should just go back to these. Maybe I should hit this one. Maybe I should just hit toms again. Yeah, maybe I'll just push back into it. See what else I can glean. Is there anything else that's... Yeah, maybe I'll get some... Get like a low break going. Hold on. Oh wait, it's up here. Wait, where'd it go? Oh no, because I'm in drums. Hold up. Here we go. Let me through that. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start it off like this. Pop off in the front, but it kind of sounds better with it. Maybe I'll just throw a fat kick in here in the beginning. I'll probably layer this kick in later anyway. This is one of my favorite kicks. It's made by this guy named Angels. He makes a lot of bass house, but is a fat boy. I can turn this up. Okay, yeah, dude, I turned that down by like 20 something dB. What am I in? F major. I think this kick isn't in key. I mean, it says it's only B flat. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, this kick's hitting an A, even though it says C. Here, I'll do this just so it makes more sense for everyone. Root note is A. Root note is A. guitar double. I think I'm gonna run a quick arrangement. Let's see if I can get a look at this in another view. Yeah, that needs to be warped a little bit better. Come on, buddy. Alright, dude. Let's see. So alright, Jacob. That was in about 20 minutes. I think that's not bad. Let's try to make something. I got another like 40. Let's try to make something house now. See if I can get D Jacob is terrible. I know it's bad. It's for 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm caging my responses, but yeah, I don't think I'd send it out to any labels right now for sure. Somebody tell my cat she ate 40 minutes ago. And she's all greased up. And she's all greased up, dude. I gave her her meds. Alright, so. Alright, you know what I've been trying to play with this Galaxy sample for a while. It never comes out good. Let me see, where is it? Actually, let's switch up the vibe. I think I'm gonna bring, hold up. I think I'm gonna bring these into, and we're just gonna start this off. Okay, let's go like, that's not that. $126 is good. And we'll just check that. Yeah, that fits pretty well on 126. Look at that. Alright, we might have to warp this a bit. Let's get a loop on. How do I, why, do you always cut below 20? I cut, yeah, so that's, on this EQ, if you look at it, this kick I like to cut at 18. Just tightens it up a little bit. But like, because I'm an engineer, I'm really comfortable with doing like absurd low and high cuts because I can kind of tell what it's doing off the get. But an EQ like this almost protects you. Like an EQ like this, unless it's a kick or something that has a lot of low end content, but most things aren't in the super highs or super lows. So if you're going above 22, I usually don't do it with the EQ 8 though. I usually do it with this guy because it goes from 10 to I think 30. Yeah. So if I'm doing an 18 cut at 10 and 18 at 30, like that's not touching anything. Anything that's in 10 hertz, you can't even hear. That's like sub material. And anything up here in the 30K range, that's almost like, that's like air. Like I'm gonna leave that on the kick because it won't even do anything. You won't really be able to tell it's on there. It might tighten it just a little bit from pulling the air out. Yeah, see? Look, it tightens it just a little bit. Just a hair. So it's affecting it a little bit, but that's fine with me. Jacob, at the end of the day, when all of these things are feeding through, they're gonna hit my mastering chain and I'm gonna low cut them, and I am going to high cut some of the stuff in the tracks and then adjust how much I let everything filter out with the master too. I'll put a high and a low cut on my masters, always. Okay, so this can get deleted, this can get deleted. The loop still sounds weird. Oh, because this loop was also set at, I hate my life. Ignore how silly I am, guys. So I'm thinking, I thought I had my 808 kick in this. Oh, I guess I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's get this clap. Yo, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Kufel, but like you don't want a lot of the, you really want to control what's going on below like 100, especially down in the 20 range. That's like we're talking speakers that reproduce 20 hertz. They're like, that's like a club system. They're running they're pushing the volume, compressing a master track through their amplification system and pushing it to the club even louder than it really should be. So it's like you got to be careful. Like for instance, if you had some like click down there, dude, you could you can mess speakers up because they're only supposed to go in and out. So if you start pushing them so that they hold out, yeah, dude, it's very scary. Hey, Greason, what's good? everybody. Greason makes some wild techno. So let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's get that going. In there, dude. I'm chilling. I got like, oh my gosh, I hate that beep. I got like 30 minutes to kill before I'm hold on, let me throw my cam on. I want maybe. You know what? I think I might actually duplicate this and have this on its own track because I want to affect it. I definitely want to play with the get back over here. I definitely want to play with the vibe on that. So we'll do what? Let's make the timing a little off. That's always kind of fun. So 2, 3, 2. Okay, tight. Yeah, dude, because I like that. I want to just. I want to just smack this thing real quick. Kind of hard into a compressor. And then, I mean, into a reverb, then a compressor. Let's get this little boy over. Let's get this boy rolling. Let's get a little bit. All right, let's see what we got going on now. Let me take that off here, though. Ooh, that's a little louder than I wanted. Let me wet it a little bit more, and then let me pull some of the top down. Maybe it needs a little bit more sizzle. I'm gonna bring this down. I'm gonna bring this up. Oh wait, whoops. These two are set. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna make that more consistent. That's kind of fun. So I'll just do like every other instead. I like keeping the drums here though, because I want to see if maybe later when I start playing with it, I can just copy and paste the drums back in here. Because sometimes like I'll mult stuff, so like this could have drums in it too, but then they would be kind of like this, you know, and then this would be like the drum build with this automation. Oh, but Greason, man, I'm just chilling. I gotta pick up these speakers. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm picking up these speakers in DC. They're super huge. They're ginormous. Actually, you know what? I might just turn that into a little bass line. Hold on. So we're gonna go make gonna make a new so this to be, I know how I'm gonna do this. Watch this, guys. Alright, we're gonna loop this. We're gonna chop this, and we're gonna consolidate it. We're gonna freeze flatten. Freeze flatten. Okay, now check this out. Whoops. Check this out. There we go. So we got this. And I can bring this up under the kick. Then it's easy to see which ones are hidden. But I have to pull back just a touch. Like this one too. So I think I'm just gonna copy that. And then we'll use that bad boy right there. That bad boy, bad boy, bad boy. Baba booey. Baba booey. Mama booey, mama booey. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Where's my... Is there another window? Oh, okay. Hold on. What's going on? My keyboard all of a sudden isn't working. Let me hide it. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna save this as techno melodic, and we're just gonna open it back up. I guess it's kind of house mode. I'll go. Whoops. Actually, let's not go melodic. I was really going more minimal on this. Black side. Save. Okay, that was weird. Maybe it's OBS? Nah. I might just keep that bass line nice and simple for now. Thanks for tuning in, fam. I gotta get ready to drive out. I'll catch you guys. I'm back on at 6 o'clock tonight.